Aquarius, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. I'm going to do my version of a Celtic cross. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 11th house. This could be for you. Thank you, however you support the channel, very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All the information is in the description box. Just hit the more button below. Okay, Aquarius, we have Venus moving into your sign in the, well, about 2 or 3 days. 3 days. Same time, Mars is putting its brakes on your 7th house of relationships. So Mars and Venus are in opposition of each other. That could be strains, it could be a pulling away to see things from a higher perspective. This doesn't have to be anything romantic or anything like that. I get the impression, it's quite interesting in your pre-shuffle. It's like the way that the astrology is rolling at the moment, it feels like you're in the middle of an 80s movie. And this is that period of the montage. You know, if you've watched any 80s movies, they all run pretty similar. You know, the starts with wonderful things happening, then something slows down and they have to have a pondering thought, and if this was Rocky, it's that montage where you get really fit and ready for that next fight, and then bang, you're straight into the sort of the rolling out the completion of whatever this is. So yeah, it feels like you're in a montage. So what do you do in that montage? Do you get all rocky and get yourself into the best possible state? And that can be anything, mentally, physically, emotionally. I think it's just going to be a perfect opportunity to really give yourself a mission of personal masterclass, meeting yourself in ways you've never dreamed of. So let's do one more. Aquarius, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is at the top of the mountain and he oversees. It is your energy. King of Swords is one of your cards. Yeah, this could be a moment where you head to the mountain, metaphorically, could be physically for some of you, but this is seeing things from a higher perspective. It's about that connection to self, continuous growth, and whatever you do, continuous growth-wise, it pulls what's supposed to be for you to you. Again, interesting, I'm wearing black and white today as well. The King of Swords always gives me that nod to the cafe incident where I was looking at 2 magpies. They mate for life, one was going higher than the other and it kept on catching up. That can be about anything in life. You become your highest self, you magnetize your highest timeline every single moment. So this could be just that cue to go to the mountains. Crossing you. Root of the matter. Recent past. What you want. What's coming in. How you see yourself. How others see you. Advice. And potential outcome. Okay. How interesting. That looks like it's continuation. 5 of Wands at the bottom with the Queen of Wands, 3 of Cups, the Star card, the Fool. I mean, both of your major arcanas are together. That's both cards of Uranus. Great Awakener, 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 5 of Wands. It feels like you're going to have to be mindful of pettiness and jealousy in your environment, or competitiveness. Just be mindful of that. But yeah, there's High Priestess, 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 8 of Wands. Dreams becoming reality. Right. I think you want confirmation about something. Could be what you intuitively are feeling and thinking, pondering. This is your confirmation. Yes, this, whatever it is that you're thinking, is confirmation. What that is, I don't know, whether it's about a relationship, whether it's about the next steps in your growth, I don't know. It could be a feeling of, am I protected in life? The answer is yes. It could be a feeling, am I on a spiritual path? The answer is yes. So we've got the King of Swords. Crossing is the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands in the crossing position is Venus in Aries. The Empress meets the Emperor. This could be issues within the home. Maybe you're wondering what's happening in the home. Maybe you're looking to move. Maybe you're wondering where the hell you're going in life. It's also the 11-11 card. It could be a masculine feminine dynamic, whether that's divine partnership, sacred union, whatever it is. The answer is yes, you're on that sort of path. Root of the matter is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is unconditional love. Ace of Cups is being able to give from a place of fullness. Recent past is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is Sun in Scorpio, so the Sun meets death. And I kind of feel like it's just like this introduction to Pluto. Pluto's introduced itself to you. Hi. And then obviously in that Pluto moved into Aquarius in Scorpio season with the Six of Cups, Sun in Scorpio. So I kind of feel like this is just an introduction here. And that could be one of your questions. You might be worried, you might be panicking about what is Pluto in Aquarius going to do to me. Providing that you're on this personal masterclass of self-discovery, it's going to make you invincible. It's going to make you at the top of your game in every aspect. What you want is illumination. Extra card came in this deck. Illumination for me is just you want answers. You want to know if the effort you're putting into something is worth it. And again, it's like that illumination is in an 80s movie. You know, all of a sudden everything stops while there's a big montage while it shows you doing whatever it is that you need to do. And that could be seeking your highest self. What's coming in is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is Venus in Virgo, the Empress dressed as the Hermit. So where the Empress energy, the feminine energy, goes within. This could be your feminine energy, or it could be another person. They have to go within, they have to pull themselves away to see a bigger picture of something. Again, this could be family, friends, whatever it is. It's also, for me, spiritual attainment. And talking about 2025, it's a 9-year. Spiritual attainment is my highest. Nine of Pentacles for me is the highest attainment in terms of the minor arcana. Hierophant, Temperance, those type of energies are the major arcana for spiritual growth. Nine of Pentacles for me is that accumulation, because it's singular, it's self, and it's of the earth, and it's very, very much Virgo energy, which is the teacher. How you see yourself as the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, it feels like itchy feet or restlessness. It could be that you wanted to travel. It's a travel card. But again, it feels like for some of you, you're in a confusion as if you're in a particular dynamic. The reason why I say that, the Four of Wands is, like I say, the 11-11 card. It's the energy of mirrored souls, those type of things. And the Knight of Wands in the Lightseers Tarot, the person is on the outside of the Four of Wands, beating their own drum. So you could be on the outside thinking, am I part of this dynamic? Am I in some sort of like this potential spiritual growth, bringing in a divine partner, etc., etc.? The answer is yes. How others see you is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a card of emotional, it's like stirring of feelings. And the Page of Cups as well is connected with the Tarot of the Divine, the red threads of fate. So the red threads of fate are attached to you, which is quite interesting because that has come up in Leo's reading last few months. They've had a lot of emphasis on the red thread of fate and how interesting Leo is your 7th house ruler, relationships. So, and again, it could be contracts, it doesn't have to be relationships. So it's kind of like what's for you is for you, and you're being asked to now just go forth. Go forth, young Aquarius. It is time for you to become who you're supposed to become. Your advice is the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords is go on a journey. It is the journey Could be internal, could be external. It's Magician meets the star card. It's Mercury in Aquarius. So it's like the advice is be the magician. Create. What do you want to create? Step into the montage. You know, get yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually fine-tuned. The outcome's the Seven of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Now, that's a little bit of a mixed match, but it's here for a reason. The Seven of Wands is Mars in Leo, where obviously Mars is putting its brakes on in your 7th house. So what felt like maybe full of passion in terms of connections or maybe feelings of something has just slowed down. And the Four of Cups is a card of, it's a little bit of apathy and emotional sway. And I kind of get the impression here, the universe is slowing you down to feel. And that feeling is something to do with recognizing what's yours and what isn't. Because again, I'm being drawn into the Light Seers Tarot, and the Seven of Wands. There's the Six of Wands below her, and she puts herself in a bubble, and she's very content, and the energy is attached to her solar plexus. The solar plexus is where people pull power from us. It's also where we pull power from others people as well. So there's something about you're being slowed down to feel, because my guess is something has shifted within you and it's making you possibly more empathic. Now, a lot of people call themselves empaths. They might be empathic. There's a big difference between being a full spiritual empath and an empathic person. A full spiritual empath, you will feel. You will feel pain of people that you're talking to without even knowing why. You will go from joy in 1 minute to then serious feeling down and don't know why. You are taking on other people's energy. And this is about learning what that is. This is about recognizing where you give your power away. And I mean that in the sense of, where do you overshare? Where do you talk to people without adequate spiritual protection? Whether that's through crystals, whether that's through visualization, whether that's through just a strong magnetic aura. Magnetic auras are cracked with energies that deplete our life force, bad habits, self-doubt, stuck in our heads, negativity, all put holes in our aura. So you're being asked here to feel energy, essentially, because you've got to remember, and a lot of you might be screaming at the screen right now, but you're air, so you're naturally masculine. You need to learn the more feminine approaches, regardless of gender. Obviously, everybody has different things in the chart. You might be, Sun in Aquarius, which is masculine, but you might have your moon and your rising in water and earth, which is feminine, which makes you more feminine. But ultimately, I'm talking Aquarian energy here, and this energy is pushing you to slow down, to feel, and to assess what's yours and what isn't. That Four of Cups is knowing what is and what isn't yours. The Page of Wands, for me, is just saying, when this sort of period montage is over, there's just gonna like this youthful inner child that just wants to explore afterwards. I like that. Okay. Interesting. I want to see where the Emperor and the Empress is. Yeah, they're all together. you can't make it up. Okay, so the Emperor and the Empress are wedged between the Hangman, which is surrender, and then the other side of that is Judgment and the Sun. So this is just surrender into a process here. This is, for me, feminine energy is having to look at life in a very different way, to drop martyrdom and embrace the sun, which is the masculine aspect. The masculine energy has got to release control and open the door to judgment, which is Pluto. Final card, Four of Swords. I think there's going to be, if you're dealing with a dynamic here, I think there's going to be a period of lack of communication, and you're being asked to use this time wisely by becoming your higher self. However that fits for you. But whatever it is that you're looking for a sign, the answer is yes. Whether that's to take a leap of faith in a direction in terms of work, whether it's to, you know, put a pause on a situation here so you can become your higher self, the answer is yes. If you want to know if somebody, you know, truly loves you or has a bit of a crush on you, the answer is yes. Yeah. It's all about unconditional love. Continue your growth. Like I say, you're going to meet yourself in ways you've never dreamed of, and it's going to be very much worthwhile. So don't let fear stop that wonderful life that's emerging for you. Oh, before we go, let's see where the magician is. She's definitely being asked to step into this manifesting role. Magician is with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Do not fear. Fear doesn't stop death, it stops life. Okay? That doesn't have to be literal, that's metaphorical. Okay? Manifest. You are more than capable. In your extended, let's have a look at, I want to see what this Nine of Pentacles represents. It could be financial gain, it could be something that just puts you on that pedestal of some growth. What should we do? No, we're not. We're gonna take the energy of this montage. I keep hearing Rocky, Burning Heart. Great song. If that doesn't make you want to get up and get to the gym or really push through the boundaries of mental anguish, I don't know what will. Okay. For some of you that are struggling like that, the King of Swords is a therapist and a damn good one. So do, you know, if you're feeling like you need to call out to a therapist of some kind, the answer is yes. Okay, so we'll take the energy of your montage. We'll see what we know, what we don't know, recent past advice, potential outcome. We have Venus in Aries, Sun in Scorpio, Venus in Virgo, Mercury in Aquarius, Mars in Leo, Moon in Cancer, Saturn in Leo, Mercury in Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini, Sun in Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Moon in Taurus, Jupiter in Capricorn, Venus in Scorpio, and Mercury in Sagittarius. Swords, Pentacles, Wands, Cups, everyone's here. Those of you stand out, just let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.